My name is Senna. Let's talk some politics. I remember some weeks ago, maybe analysis on the Ghanaian cedi and dollar. Now, my mamoti say the cedi is heading towards, the dollar is heading towards 9 cedis, right? And that I say as at 152, and the date 23rd of May 152. Say the cedi is currently trading at, or the dollar is currently trading at 10 cedis 50 pesos. Yes, and that say 152 23rd May 10 cedis 50 pesos. And so by next week there, na dollar no around 9 cedis. As I told you, I think the dollar was around 13 or so. I think 13 cedis. And so by next week there, na dollar no era 9 cedis na me catch them no. Na NPP fo hu say send your dollar na ekono. Enya asem ke to asisi akra me sisia na me ko tofu na me tofu no be bia da no be ni agiye pa me nka ndada mo. NPP fo hu say Ghana fo ahia praise ato forcing. Na omo try say omo beji credit no amfa. Inti ende yentie Richard Ahiagba, who is the communications director for the NPP. Let's listen to Richard Ahiagba, what he's saying about the dollar rate, the dollar and the cedi rate today. Yentie Richard Ahiagba and Semo Awoka.
I want to even understand what's...
Just a minute. Let's listen to NPP's chief communicator. Mama wati asiye se woba NDC dibra sami jemfi odino oko NPP a Richard Ahiagba ono no yo mo sami jemfi zun se ni a NDC fo bu sami jemfi no NPP fo sami jemfi ye Richard Ahiagba enti yentie NPP fo wo mo sami jemfi nsemo a woka
strategy, because really this whole celebration of exchange rate being the cedi strengthening is actually toward an import dependent economy. You understand? When right now, one of the biggest problems between the US and China is largely because China manipulates its currency. That's the claim against China by the US, that China manipulates its currency to make it weak so that its exports to America are cheaper. So what is our strategy? If as a government your idea is 24-hour economy, a weak currency is actually better for you so you can drive export. They recently formed the Accelerated Export Board or something, right, which is part of their 120 social contract. What is that board supposed to do? If you have a strong cedi, your import will be expensive. So then what is the policy alignment there? What are they celebrating? If your goal is to drive export, and your...
Richard Ahiagba is from my hometown, the constituency, Ketu South. Mesremo mamuntie nsemo kanen fanja aje Ketu South for a lot of intelligent people are from there. NDC for a year Fifi Kwete, he's also from Ketu South. Atiase. But Mesremo mamun nam Richard Ahiagba so Emma munhune say nsemo a work kanti ebiana omo mu free Ketu South no sebe nyanse ni yetrim Ketu South for nyansa wo yetrim pa Ketu South for ya bin Richard Ahiagba dem ni bebi ofai ono Ketu South hunhum na ni mu Ketu South nyansa no ene nimdie eni Richard Ahiagba mu inti no mesremu ono de na so ano kra Ketu South kra no yekoko hu se onto abawo na wanto abawo ho ati ase NPP for I mean yeko hu se na di ni register nim but no na no claim se wato abawo ho de ne but media me mamu ati ase mamu hu de ono ye no enfan jaji Ketu South for nyesa na yete. Why? That's all I want to say.
This currency is strengthening. UK, the reason their currency has been strong forever is because they are import dependent, and that's a matter of policy. So it's cheaper for them to import than to export. So they import vastly everything they consume. Now, so you need jobs for your people. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you promised you want to do 24-hour economy. which must be production-led if we think about it properly. These other skirmishes, the whole passport office is appropriating 3-4, I don't get it. That's not what you promised. Because if all these young people must get job, it must be productive. The enterprise must add value. It must create value and wealth. So you cannot say that DVLA is doing this and so that's 24. That's a non-starter. But we are looking for the 24-hour economy, which is production-led. Where is that one? And so when your currency becomes strong, you are weakening your position. You can't do that. So this whole thing
I think I've heard enough. Seriously, I've heard enough. Into Richard Ahiagba and someone what can I say? And now 24-hour economy in TIA, you say a production-based economy in Tino. And I was say Ghana, you see, a year week. Tiende, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wabo Modina, Woma see deny strong, no. Mahama on ya dear, on ya he wa bon. On ya he wa bon, because like I was say Mahama, my ye see, a year week rather. Jesus Christ. I never thought, say, in my life, I'll hear a politician say something like this. It doesn't make particles. It's particle of a sense. As someone Richard Ahiagba, it doesn't make a particle. Jesus Christ, how will you sit in front of people, TV station, and make such a claim and say something like this? And the lack of awareness. What the hell is wrong with the NPP and some of your communicators? Are they that desperate? Say, this Subonibema Mahama say cedi no, and the dollar na ba be do 10.5. This Subonibema say Mahama why ya dear pan dear dabi. Iti nanka Mahama buy no, nanka dollar no, I do 20. Richard Ahiagba say more can no. Say Mahama buy nanka dollar na ko do 20 there, and then Quebec say Mahama ya de, and there our bar or this cedi ne free or more time 17. Ababe do 10 no, Mahama nye na dia Mahama aye ne kra no treso or wabon kra more. Really? The same thing and the baomiamu na mo a wo person mo claim ownership no. Inti aye boni anka baomiamu be claim ownership. And you see, let us even think into what Richard Ahiagba was trying to say. Or see, aye production. Inti production inti no. Ye be produce goods e wo Ghana ha. Inti goods na ye produce ni mom no. Na ke wo say ye cedi no eye week. Na ne be boa yen. You see, there is no sense in that. It's here for me, person, maybe some simple question. Yet a Ghana Chrome ha. Ni enfane say ye produce ngo koko. Na ngo koko na ye produce no. Sebe. Ye de kwa abrochri. And we are going to pay everything in dollars. Ngo koko bottle baako. Say ye catch say e wo say ye tia ye shipping e wo so. Na bottle baako ombeji yen $1. Na nka dollar no eye 15 cedis a. Such as a bottle baako me shape a eye 15 cedis na metia. Inti ende bottle baako me shape na still eye $1 na the dollar no eye 10 cedis a. Say na metia enye 10 cedis. Inti what is Richard Ahiagba saying? Say nanka ye production na ye no. Say 24-hour economy you see ye be production inti no. Na trese sisia no production na ye no. Na no trese sisia no ye e was say ye cedi no eye week rather no na be boa yen. What's the sense in that? What's the sense in that? Say ye cedi no eye week and no mum na be boa yen. I don't know. Na me hu say NPP communicators bebre. Na omo Richard Ahiagba chi say he was part of the reason in omo lusu here because sebe in ko same way our can there. Nyansa bi enim. But how will you even say that? How will you how? Yen na yeti krom ha ye hu dollar no e cost no. We saw how in Crawford lives are affected. And then nyamiadum hwe be ade na akwa kodru. And then you get someone like Richard Ahiagba come and speak like this. Say, oh, what at all is wrong with this man? So, Adiano, Ohana say, Umpesa or this Subuano be ye we are. Baumia de Ohana say, Adiana ya de Panosio, your no policy. Ghana for Bonechi, but we can't. So when I say Subo no person obey we are, who is forcing you to even talk about it? Anyway, continue. Media send media me NDC ninti moye we are. And then a man microphone who NPP for no. But don't associate with Ahiagba. Mamon ka say K2 South for because media makata me see K2 South for him the 4 free sa constituency no Richard Ahiagba there one can me Montreal your comment box ni mo me da say